So what we're going to do is we're just going to do 4 problems together. Just kind of remind you what we did last week. We're going to state how the triangles are congruent by side, 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 angle, or angle, angle, side. And then we're going to find the value of x and then the value of the angle or side. All right, so if we look at the first one, we look at what we have. I've got a side here. I've got a side here. So I've got 2 sides. So that limits us to side, 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 or side, angle, side. Well, I don't have 3 sides, and I can't do that just because I want to do that. I can't do that. But we do have an angle, and we have an angle. So we need to make sure that the angle is in between. So that side makes up that angle. Those 2 sides make up that angle. So that's included. That's included. So our by in this case is side, angle, side. Now that we've identified them as congruent, corresponding parts are congruent to each other. The 5x and the 3x plus 8 both have 1 tick mark. So they're corresponding parts to each other. So therefore, 5x has to equal 3x minus 8, 3x plus 8. Now we solve. Subtract 3x. You get 2x equals 8. Divide by 2. We get x is equal to 4. We're asked to find the distance from A to C. A to C is 5x. Well, we know our x is 4 now. 5 times 4 is 20. And it's done. Side, angle, side. Our x value is 4. Our AC value is 20. Okay. Questions with the first one? Okay. Second one. What could I put in there? If we look at the drawing itself, as it sits right now, I have 1 angle and 1 side. Is there anything else that I can mark because it has to be true? Vertical angles. Very good. Vertical angles are congruent, so I can go ahead and put an arc here and an arc here. Now in this triangle, I have 2 angles and a side. In this triangle, I have 2 angles and a side. Okay, so we've got angle, side, angle, or angle, angle, side. So we look to the side to see if the side is between them. The side is here. There's my other angle. It's not between them. They correspond to each other. So this is angle, angle, side. Find the x value. Those 2 sides correspond to each other. So 7x plus 10 has to equal 3x plus 18. Subtract 3 x's. So that's 4x plus 10 equals 18. Subtract 10. That's 4x equals 8. Divide by 4. You get x is equal to 2. Find the distance from C to E. So we know our x value is 2. So that's 3 times 2 plus 18. So 6 plus 18 is 24. There's the value of that one. Okay. So we identify, we set corresponding parts equal to each other, and we solve. 2 more. I'm going to have you do this one. Have you do the next 2 by yourselves. And we'll get together in about, give you about a minute and a half to go ahead and figure out why those are congruent to each other, what's the value of x, and then find the measure of angle B. Go. Actually, write something down. Some of you may be able to do it in your heads. Wish I could. Okay, I could probably do this in my head. Yeah, I can do it in my head. You can probably do this. 30 more seconds. So what can I do with the drawing itself? Can I add anything to it? No. Do we not know? Do we just not want to talk on a Monday morning? They share a side, right? Okay, so I can put tick marks right there. So now if we identify our two triangles here and here, they have three sides that are the same, so side, side, side. B and D, angle B and angle D correspond to each other, so 3x plus 20 has to equal 2x plus 24. Subtract 2x and subtract 20. So that gives me x equals 4. Angle B then, 3 times 4 plus 20. So 12 plus 20, so 32. 32 degrees. Is that right? That's what I got. Everybody understand how we got to those answers? Okay. Last one. Determine y, find the value of x, and then find the measure of the angle. That works, I guess. This will be the last one that we do. And you have a week without having to listen to my voice. Well, you got to listen to it tomorrow. This is nobody's in here, right? If I asked this already. So I can put a tick mark there. So I've got two angles and a side, it looks like. Those are 90 and 90. So we should have angle, angle, side. We've got this angle, and then that side's not included. This angle, that side's not included. So angle, angle, side. 6x plus 10 equals 5x plus 16. Subtract 5x, subtract 10. X equals 6. Angle ADB. So that's 6 times 6 plus 10. So 36 plus 10, 46. All good to go? Okay, so the whole goal today was just to kind of review what we've talked about the last 5 days in here and to make sure that we're good with solving the different types of problems. A side, angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, and side, side, side. Finding the value of x and then plugging it in to make sure it works. Any questions?